So when you say you cut out sugar, did you go to literally zero sugar?
Well, I was, a sugarholic. So, like I would do a 6 hour bike ride because that night I could have, double the brownie and caramel sauce. And like, I really, really, really crave sugar. I grew up in Quebec and maple syrup, and it was just a really kind of big, like, I adored sugar. And, and I try, 5 or 6 times. I'm training for a race. I have a coach. I have nutrition coach. Friends multiple times. Oh, you got to reduce sugar, especially you're trying to race a little bit faster and be a little bit healthier. Like it's not easy to be on your bike for 6 hours or run for 4 hours. Like it's taxing, right? Like so more nutrition is better. Better nutrition would you feel less miserable, I guess. But I was never able to kind of the longest I went was 10 days with kind of cutting out sugar, and then my cravings would come back and whatnot. And what I did at first is I kept carbs in the morning. So I was aiming for low carbs, but I was keeping carbs in the morning. I was still having breakfast. Now I fast, so I don't really have breakfast or lunch. I guess I have 2 meals a day instead of 3. But I was still kind of having my carbs. I was just putting a lot of like one bagel, putting a lot of fat. So I had the triple layer of fat, I called it, and I've had fat in my coffee now for 5 years, like every day, twice a day. So that was the big change. And then I no longer bought low fat anything. That's banned from my house. And I enjoyed like, butter and meats that I had, like I was anemic half my life, and, I'm avoiding red meat. So I'm having to take iron pills, which are really not great. So boom, change all that. That was kind of the first 12 months. And then once I realized, wow, I getting off my, my 2 medications pretty much at the same time, that kind of happened with a little bit of morning fasting. Like I wasn't hungry like in the morning. So I would just kind of like have my first meal at noon. And now they call it intermittent fasting. When I was younger, they just called it skipping breakfast. And that works really, really well for me. And then I have my first meal, and I really don't eat sugar. Like I try to kind of like I aim for 0, and I probably have that 25 grams a day because it's everywhere. But I'm really, really, really careful because like I don't enjoy the taste anymore. So I would do anything for milk chocolate. Like I would just be like, okay, ravaging through the house. I had 2 young kids. Like Halloween was like perfect. There was milk chocolate everywhere for a month. But now, if I have a craving, it's salty. So I'll cheat on salty snacks. Like I kind of crave the satiety of salt and salty anything, and spicy anything. But I really, like you'll put a kind of a really, sweet brownie or anything, ice cream. Like Nutella, I used to eat by the spoonful. Like that was my treat. And it's too sweet. Like my body just, the taste buds just changed.
Yeah, it's amazing how it changes over time.